Hello everyone, I am Xenospectre and welcome back to another episode of Gran Turismo. In the last episode, we started on the Special Stage R11 Endurance Race, and in this episode we are going to continue. We left we left off when we were pitting, so that's where we're going to be continuing from. We are now lap 11. Let's see how this goes. Clearly the plan is to get to lap 20, 21 by the end of this episode. Yep. I was going a bit too fast through that. I kind of wish that they didn't do special stage Route 11 tries for the endurance races. You know, because they did have, 11 tracks to choose from. That's not including the reverse versions of the tracks. So like, if you add in the reverse iterations of each track, then they had like 22 options. I'm assuming that the special stage All Night 2 might be going backwards on this track, which would, I believe, would be technically a new track. But I don't think we've gone backwards on this track in this series so far. Or if we have, it only happened during like one of the races. Are we going to lap this guy yet? Or girl? You see him. I'm usually good at clearing that section, but right now I am not doing too good at clearing that section. I think that's the evil. I also plan on doing other racing games on my channel eventually, because racing games have always been one of my favorite video game genres, and I've played a lot of racing games throughout my life because I really like them. Well, that was our best lap so far. I almost did that thing again. It was going a bit too fast there. I need to take these turns a bit more carefully. There we go. I'm just like trying to fly through these turns. This is DR32. That's on me. But it's not going to affect us too much since we have a huge lead. Pretty sure the car in fourth right now is the Impreza or Impreza. I messed up twice there and somehow it still wasn't our worst lap, not counting the lap we pitted on. Because obviously when you pit, that's always going to be one of your slowest laps. Here's this weird hairpin turn. It is the Impreza. Just, I was hoping to go through there cleanly, but that didn't happen. We are going to be coming up onto lap 15. And as well as coming up onto lap 15, we are going to be coming up on the other two cars pretty soon. Sooner than I was expecting, apparently. This is the NSX. I can tell because I think it's the only car that has that nice orange color. It's a very nice orange color too. And this car is the Supra. The car that I wanted to use but wouldn't turn for me. Alright. And we have officially lapped each car, all other cars on the track. Okay, here comes lap 16. It seems like my patterns of laps for each episode during this endurance race is going to work out very well. You know, unless I just completely screw up. Based on the pace we're going on, we might be able to lap everyone a second time. Which is another reason I wanted to use a different car. Hopefully I can use a different car for the last endurance race. Make the last endurance race maybe a little more interesting. We are almost half an hour into this endurance race. We might even be able to fit a couple more laps than I was hoping for in this episode, which would be really nice because then it would give us some extra time during the next episode. Subaru, then an STI banner thing back there. That's a really good way to put it, since, you know, the STI is the Impreza and the Impreza is Subaru. Mitsubishi. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, what is your favorite track from this Gran Turismo? My favorite track design-wise is Trial Mountain, but my favorite track to race on in this Gran Turismo would probably be High Speed Ring, since that track is fun. The short versions of some of the tracks are fun too. Although the short version of Grand Valley, the Grand Valley East track, still has some difficult turns. The short version of Special Stage Route 5, I really like that track. I think that track is actually fun. And there's the 6th place car again. Makes me sad that the Evil 4 never does good in any of these events. We are going to be turning like a boat. Here's a turn in the tunnel. I guess, I don't know, would that be considered a hairpin turn? I don't think so. Well, it might be one of those S-bend turns. Speaking of an S-bend turn, okay, we're going on to lap 19. Then at the end of lap 20, we are going to go into the pit. We are over half an hour into this endurance race. Yep. Had to bring back bouncing off the wall and the chicken. Chicken turns aren't that bad in racetracks, at least in video games. I don't really know if that applies to real life. We're going on to lap 20 while our car is feeling like a boat again. Boat. Our fastest lap was sometime during when I didn't notice actually. And our front tires are getting bad again. There's the hairpin turn. Oh, my car isn't wanting to turn. Hey, I think I saw one of the other cars there. Alright, we're almost to being able to go into the pit. Come on. That front left tire is turning red and I can feel it. So let's go pit. Changing tires. That wasn't too bad for a lap we pitted on. And now you can probably get 1 or 2 more laps into this episode. And I'm probably going to aim to get to lap 23 on this episode, because then that'll be perfect for the next episode, because then it'll give us time to look at what we get from completing this endurance event. And it's always nice seeing the rewards we get. And if the car we get from this endurance event is cool, it could possibly be our car of choice for the final endurance event when we get there. The turn. Oh. Yep. We are going to go for another lap before the end of this episode. That was a good turn. That's a good turn. I'm not going to say it again. Okay, that section was pretty nice. Then we got this hairpin turn. We go through here, and then there's the chicane. Alright, not bad. Well, here's the Impreza. That's an insane recovery since I kind of slammed into him and it looked like he shot off to the side. And then he's just back. Or she. Makes sense though, Imprezas have good handling. And we are going on to lap 23. And that's going to do it for this episode. We got to lap 23 of this endurance race, and in the next episode, we will be finishing the endurance race. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.